Hello, Incredible One. I'm Darnyelle A. Jervey, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to Incredible Factor TV, the place where you must be to build a life and business that brings you joy by unleashing your incredible factor. I never like to take for granted that you know exactly what I mean when I say Incredible Factor, and just in case this happens to be your very first time joining us on Incredible Factor TV, I'd like to take a quick moment and explain to you exactly what I mean. Your incredible factors, your innate gifts and talents that solve a major problem for your ideal clients through what we call your signature business move. And it's also your unique selling proposition, or how you're different from others that technically do the same thing that you do. We take these three components and we put them into a client and brand magnetic package, and I show you how to define, own, unleash, and leverage them in record time. Now, on to this week's question. This week, we're answering Monica's question, and Monica writes, "Hi, Darnyelle. Let me first express how much I appreciate you in Incredible Factor TV. I have learned so much from your weekly videos. I'm a speaker and life coach, and I'm often accused of being unapproachable and sometimes even mean. Now, I admit I do struggle with immediately opening up to people. It usually takes time for me to warm up. And when I'm on stage, I'm not connecting effectively with people, so my business is struggling to attract new clients. And as a result, I don't network or do anything that would require me to spend time around people in an open setting, and I have to be honest, it's affecting my confidence. I've heard about the importance of being vulnerable because of the work that I do, but how will that really help me as a business person? And how vulnerable is too vulnerable so that it might work against me?" Oh my goodness, Monica, what an amazing question. Can I first just celebrate you? It took courage for you to ask this question to us. So thank you so much for having the courage to ask this question. I know that my response is going to help you and so many other people. Now, I'd love to really share with you my perspective on the matter. I believe that vulnerability is such an important part of who you are. I totally agree with that. And I think that as a rule of thumb, people want help from people who they believe are like them to change their lives. They want to know that you are approachable, that you're warm, and you appear like you really care. And more importantly, because you care, they matter. People will come to you and they'll be afraid for many reasons, and they'll need reassurance from you that you can create a safe place for them to get the resolution that they're seeking to their problems. And this is going to be very important if you want to have a solid, thriving, and holistically successful business. Now, as far as your inability to connect with clients and prospects and even your audience, I have to wonder, Monica, what you're afraid of. Typically, what holds us back are the stories that we're telling ourselves. So what is the story that you keep telling yourself? Now, I recommend that you find a way to share who you are personally, but maybe not so privately. You can open up and you can share your vulnerabilities and when you've been afraid and how you've overcome those challenges without sharing too much of yourself to make you to feel uncomfortable. I think it's going to be important, though, that you do connect. Remember that the people that you want to serve, they are the before to your after. So you're going to have to introduce them to your credibility and your vulnerability so that they can begin to see the possibility of you changing their situation. And it is true that people will buy when they know you, like you, and trust you. So if you're not connecting to them, it's likely that they're not feeling like they can identify with you. And I want you to write this down. If they don't identify, they won't buy. So my question for you this week is, what of yourself can you share that will remove some of the space between you and your audience so that they feel connected and you don't feel like you're putting all of your business in the street? And I have to be honest, though, the more open, honest, authentic, and transparent you are, the more that your audience will connect with you and the more your business will grow. I've never seen vulnerability or transparency go unrewarded in your ability to connect and attract more clients. Remember that the best marketing, and remember, all of us, we're always marketing, has an emotional component to it. So your job must be, how are you going to bridge the gap, between who they are when they hire you and who they desire to be and will be after they work with you. I think you have to really look for a happy medium, because if not, you're really not going to be effective. Now, in order to be effective in this kind of work, you're going to need to appear open and approachable. People are going to be coming to you with their challenges. Vulnerability, in my opinion, will help people to warm up to you so that they get the breakthrough that they've been seeking that you right now are equipped to give them. Now, I want to hear from you. What's your 2 cents? I would love it if you joined us at IncredibleOneEnterprises.com on the blog to share how you have become vulnerable and the difference that it's made in your ability to attract and retain and grow your business by getting new clients. I would love it if you shared your feedback or any suggestions that you have for Monica and people who are just like Monica. What have you tried that has helped you to come out of your proverbial shell so that you could benefit as well as your audience could benefit? I can't wait to hear your comments, and I know so many people in the Incredible Factor community are going to be blessed by them as well. So go ahead and head on over to IncredibleOneEnterprises.com so that you can share your 2 cents with us. And if you enjoyed this week's video, will you do us a favor? Please subscribe. You can do that right here on this page by clicking the subscribe button. Then, will you do us a favor and share it via social media with your friends, fans, and followers? With your help, we're going to have the ability to serve so many more people and show them how to unleash their incredible factor so that they build a life and business that brings them joy. If you want more video tips just like this one on how to build a life and business that brings you joy, you want to make sure that you get your hands on our free CD and our weekly Easing the Incredible Factor. I want to thank you so much for tuning in, and always remember, you deserve, it is your divine right and being born to build a life and business that brings you joy by unleashing your incredible factor. This is Darnyelle A. Jervey from Incredible Factor TV saying be better, be stronger, and more than anything, be incredible. I love you guys. I'll see you next week. Take care. Don't spend another second boxed into marketing that doesn't work. Unleash! www.unleashyourincrediblefactor.com. How many of the 7 critical mistakes are you making in your business? Find out today with our free CD.